I'm just going to go through your portfolio and give you a few thoughts on the different pieces and talk about, your general direction and where I see as your stronger pieces and, where you can go with it a little bit. Have you, you wrote in your employment history that you're interested in being a modeler, rigger, or texture artist. So it's sort of looking at it from that point of view. I think that this is a fine model. There's nothing wrong with it, but it's a little bit too well. I might kind of get some bevels on these sharper edges because they're too kind of perfectly mathematically sharp. But I think that for something that's as simple as this, a Lego man, what you really need is to have it textured, and rendered photorealistically to be worthy of a real, especially if you think you might want to get into texturing. Um, yeah, I mean, I think that's okay as a cartoony person. I think that the texturing is not strong. I think it shows the model okay, but I wouldn't consider that textured. Um, so as far as showing off texturing work, because this pattern's kind of weird and doesn't, and most other things look mostly just like solid colors. But as far as a cartoony character model, I think it's decent. Um, yeah, nice, some good architecture going on here. A good sense of scale and space. I think that you could show it off with some better lighting and rendering. That's. Oh, wait, sorry, I didn't play that. So some cast shadows would be helpful. Um, yeah, I'm a fan of sort of simpler camera moves. Um, I would say this is going to be too basic and simple to put on your reel. So either you'd have to add a lot of detail to that, or yeah, not included. Again, may by itself maybe a little bit too simple. I think I'd want to see just more details, kind of in these various pieces, and maybe more shape to the kind of fingers thing. And that's the kind of thing. I mean, you mentioned rigging that could be interesting, to see animated if you rigged it. I think that can't be put on a reel. Those are too simple. Those are some nice. That's pretty nicely drawn. That's an excellent drawing. Um, the head's not as strong as the body on that one, but that one's good. Yeah, same, but really good body. The head looks pretty good. There's something funny about the mouth and here and some stuff in the shading in the eyes, but it's a nice drawing. It shows a real sense of anatomy. And I think this is interesting. I'm assuming that's like a wire kind of rendered 3D model. Um, yeah, same. Um, so yeah, I think for modeling you just need a lot more and much much more complex models moving forward. And if so it sounds like you're still finding what you want to do. And yeah, I mean I think everything you have here is shows some quality and attention to detail. I think just some are stronger than others, and you need to keep doing more detailed and more complex work.